Loki wanted to try out another speech, so hey, let's do this. Let's just get this over with because it's a lot more than that, and I want this to end, a series to end, but and replace it with another where I can have the freedom to choose my own topics because this is training my mind, of course. Yeah, it's so. I want a break from this. My most memorable travel experience is in the Pitan City last May. Last May, me and my mother went to the Pitan City in Dipolog, near Dipolog, Zamboanga. We went there to present a research paper that me and my group mates back in grade 10 presented and had a project with. I got the opportunity to present it at that area. I don't remember the convention, the congress, the research congress. It was an international research congress, but I'd say it's not international at all. It's just called international to draw more attention. But anyway, I found myself enjoying that travel experience not because I had the chance of presenting, but because I was with my mother. You see, I love my mother. I love her very much. Probably I cannot show it the way that other people, others, children do, but for me, traveling with her is everything. My most memorable part in that travel was when me and my mother walked from Rizal Shrine, Punto del Desembarco, and to the Dapitan City Hall. It was a long stretch from the seascape, absolute beautiful seascape by the way. But it was at night. People were everywhere running. Me and my mother walking. I'd say it was memorable because my body stinked. You see, sleep. I did not sleep that night because my presentation was not done. I had to cram it. Actually, I just started it at that time. When we get in the pitan, bruh, I crammed it and still got top 2 in my category, but I don't think that's absolutely honorable at all. I mean, it's memorable, but nah, it's bad. You see, in those moments where me and my mother walked the streets of Lapitan, I found not questions, but the sweet reality that my mother is still alive, that she is still there, carrying my bag, helping me with the problem of my smelly ass body. You see, I don't usually ask for help with my mother, especially by my father. I mean, my mother, she's very loving, and I can see that she loves me. The point is, I love that experience, that the travel experience, because I know all of it will end in the future. It will all be a memory, a cherished memory. Although that was the best part for me, walking the streets, enjoying the seascape, we still had a lot of fun things that had happened between us and my mother during those times. During our stay, 3 day stay there. Um, we also had this swimming session in I forgot the name. It was a swimming session just near the Pitan City. It was controlled or like a company beach that was very high class, probably intended for really rich people, but we got the chance to visit it. Mind you, the entrance fee was 500 pesos, right? And we had only 1, 2, 3 hours to experience it. And it's still beautiful because I also got a chance to walk with my mother. See, prior to that time, we were expecting to meet with this person, her friend, later that day. So we had to get it fast. And so me, as an adventurous person, I walked around the whole resort just to see what is there. I'm a very explorative person. And when I found that there was nothing with the infrastructure, and yeah, I get it. It's a very high-end class infrastructure, but ultimately that's just nothing. And so I went to their seascape too. You see, they have the seascape hovering over the beach with a walk path created up the rocks into the hill. This was a lagoon, and crazy as me wanted to explore that too. I'm not crazy though. I love that experience. I went there alone, explored beautiful place, beautiful fish because it was very deep and dark and absolutely dangerous when I'm already at the end of the walk. Nobody was there, by the way. I had the chance to explore it on my own, and I still remember the place. God, how beautiful was it? My mother followed me. She urged me to go back now because we were gonna meet with her friend. You see, she was the one who wanted this, and me, I ended up not wanting to get out. I was very reluctant to join her in this stay to the resort because I realized it was 500 pesos. We were expecting 1,000 pesos per entry, and I said, "Hell no, mother, that's very costly." But she did it anyway, probably for me. I like to think it was for me because it makes it more special. Although she was the one who wanted to go there. And then she, I was saying that she followed me in the walk path. We had this beautiful walk together where we enjoyed the view. The other part of the hill was, of the lagoon was a array of high-end buildings built upon a hill overseeing the sunset. Oh my god. I wish to go there, living the moment in one of those villas. Hmm. I don't know anymore. I don't know where I'm going. I can't say everything what I feel about that experience because there's a lot of feeling in it and I haven't really taken back from it. I still want to walk. I still want to walk with my mother. But yet already ended. Probably a feeling of nostalgia. I haven't really get out of the situation. I love it very much. Still gonna write about it, but bro, that was my best travel experience. It is not a story right now, but another thing that had happened was we and my mother came to Rizal Shrine to where he was living during his outcast days in the Pitan city. Um, in the Pitan at that point, and we had the opportunity to marvel at his works, marvel at the life that he has been living at the past. How heroic was he? I drew experience from him a lot. I found really nothing important at the time, only from his quote, um, Rizal's quote. Minabuti ko, I don't want to say it in Tagalog. I find it honorable to suffer a little for a cause I know is worth it. Basically, that's the idea of it. And it was plastered upon a wall going up to the second floor of his own exhibition building. And it just stuck with me. I find it very beautiful. And oh my god, I can't just think and remember those and not speak it out. Another part of it was walking, me and my mother walking. We were separate again. Now we have different ways of liking places. She was more interested in the homes. I was interested more about the life and the environment he was living. So you see, I went around this place, looking at the trees, looking at how the waterfall was created. See, he was creating a waterfall there. And water was dripping down from that waterfall into a house. And that was so marvelous. I feel like it was beautiful as that a story about him actually designing that idea. I'd not say that it was his idea. The locals already knew how to use bamboo, but I guess they wanted to credit it in him. And then that was used for water in another home. It was absolutely crazy. Not crazy, ingenious. So I went around and around until I stumbled upon a snake at the ground, of which is not venomous. I guess it was not venomous because it was green, and green doesn't have any venom. Basically, just stay away from snakes. And I was very scared because I did not see it first, but it was running away. And then I was startled when it finally went to the grasses the grasses was. So I started and wanted to get the hell out of my own way because probably an Anito was already trying to take me away. Anyway, I also had the experience of going up to the home of Rizal because my mother told me to go there. Beautiful place. I mean, it was old. I saw how he was writing. It was a big ass table and a big ass chair too where he cannot touch the ground. Only the stool and the chair can he touch. Basically, he has a drawer like table and also it's arched. That is why I use this and I made this so that I can use this as my own table when I study. It's also arched, but I use my feet for the arch like that. Then it's like this. So this is an inspiration from Jose Rizal. Because I got a lot to learn there. Yo, I don't want to talk about what happened with his friends because her friend because it's another kind of day. I mean, it was beautiful that he had the opportunity to treat us with dinner and snacks. Sir, he was absolutely goated. Goated when he delivered us to the terminal of Dipolog. He lived in Dipolog, by the way, to be a orthodoxy. I don't know what that is, but he's a doctor of bones. And she was one of the best friends of my mother. So they went and met. And I love this guy. I love that person. I love Tito. Yeah, I guess I haven't really written about it yet because all of the feeling now just feels like it's so new. But when I do write about it, it's gonna be nothing no more. No, it's not gonna be nothing, but it's gonna be more beautiful. Anyway, there was a lot to say. It's a 15-minute speech. It's not even a speech. This is just a dumping of what I think is a speech. Where is the other pages? I really love that experience in the Pitan City. It was my most recent and my most wonderful travel experience. And I'm gonna tell you, if you see this, if you know that you are having a time of your life, that you want to attain something, I guess, go to the Pitan City and go to the Research Congress. Participate in it. If you think it's not yet now, I know it's not yet now. It's going to be in May 9, 6, and 7. That's what their schedule always has been for the last 3 years. And I'm gonna guess that's going to be what happens next year too. I'm not gonna say that we will meet there because I'm planning on joining their online meeting. But if you have the chance and you have the capacity to go to the Pitan, please enjoy the experience of actually walking in the area at night, because at night it feels like, I don't know. The Pitan is really cold and it's very warming to feel the cold. It feels surreal. And also want you guys to experience that. So, like, Loki, go for it. Go for it. All right. Peace out.